open them up.
4 balls.
Anybody got a high school picture of him?
2 hands.
Same.
Same.
Yard sale.
Got a
They all
chance?
kept on the lane.
Absolutely.
I want to see my tens up there. I want to see my tens. Buddy, if you don't get a perfect score out of that, the fix is on.
Yeah, that's 58.
Had to go with the sure thing.
Not bad. Keeps all 4 balls on the lane. 10 pins down. Made it look easy, didn't we?
Back to back to back. Perfect scores here in the second stage of round 1.
Norm.
Hey, Norm, how tough is this shot?
Well, in comparison to Parker's shot, this is very hard. Trust me.
Little difficulty factor should be.
Yeah, this is probably, for a pro, 1 in 100. For Chris Barnes, it's 1 in 2.
That's about your body weight, isn't it?
2 16-pounders.
Does it have it? Tell you what, he almost kicked the 7 over the 10.
Nice try.
29 for creativity, 26 for execution for a 55.
And now, to Palermo.
Palermo up next, but we want to remind you the World Series of Bowling Motor City Open coming your way next week, and what a loaded field it is. Walter Ray Williams Jr., Chris Barnes, Pete Weber, and then we go behind the scenes coverage for an entire tournament. The World Series of Bowling Cheetah Championship, Sunday, November 8th, 1 Eastern on ESPN. You're not going to want to miss that one.
Just swing it like this, hook it between the chair, then hopefully strike.
Here's our next trick. Palermo had a perfect score in his first effort. 2 fingers through the chair.
Oh my God.
Sweet. The pros are impressed, and I guess I should be too.
Yes, you should be
Tell me
real
why.
impressed.
Tell me why.
Let's take a look at the replay, shall we? Now, he's using 2 fingers, and all of a sudden, right before he lets go of it, he has to cup his wrist and then unsnap it and let go of it to produce hook. That's sick.
Gets him a 56, and he is on top after round 1. Barnes and Rash eliminated. When we return, the semifinal round of the Trick Shot Challenge.
Protecting your heart includes watching your...
Chris Barnes and Sean Rash no longer with us for the PBA Trick Shot Challenge as we move on to the semifinal round. Top 4 moving on. We'll begin with the lefty, Parker Bone III.
Try to throw 1 ball and knock over all those pins.
That was really loud.
7, 8, 9, 10 conversion. Oh!
He made that look easy.
Sure did.
Not easy.
You gotta give me a little bit. That was a good one.
That was good.
You got to split the 2 and the 3 pin in half. I mean, perfectly to get the back 2. Watch this. Covers the 8-9 perfect, takes out the 7-10. Well, you can't throw it any better than that.
So a score of 54 for Parker
Okay, I'm
Bone
going to
III.
make it 5, 7, 10. 1 ball on my left, 1 ball on my right, and 1 ball on my head. I need my beanie hat. This is going to be impressive.
Hey, Norm, you're
Yes,
good friends with Brian. Where does he come up with this kind of stuff? Is this the kind of design that ends up on a cocktail napkin?
No, this was, I promise to God, this was told to me this morning. He said he thought about it last night because he needed to amp his creativity. Now, had he looked at Parker Bone's choice of shots, I don't think he should have gone to the well for the creativity.
Obviously, I saved this one for later because I didn't want to mess my hair up.
I've never seen Brian mess his hair up in his life.
Neither have I.
Oh, my God.
A
I
hat,
bet he comes out perfect.
the bike helmet with some kind of device on top of it.
Those are ball cups.
Oh, man. All right, we'll see that shot in a second. You know, there's a lot of downtime here at the World Series of Bowling, which means one word, golf. And on one of the best courses in the States, Oakland Hills. Here's Voss, Mike Machuga, and Norm Duke on the links. 4!
Well, golf is so important to me. I love it as I love bowling. I'm just not any good at it.
Women and children back.
But I'm careful not to be so passionate about golf. I can go out and play really poorly, and it's not going to affect me much. I don't throw clubs around or get really upset.
All the things you say to me today,
Right.
I'll probably do one or two.
That's all right. That's better than
So
none.
select the good moments.
Okay.
And then remember those.
Forget everything else.
I recognize that golf is a recreation to me. It's a sport for others, but it's a recreation for me. It's a chance to get out, to get outside the bowling center, to get along, to be around friends, and to enjoy life. And without golf, my life would not be near as enjoyable.
We're going to be caddies all day. We're walking just like the big boys.
Well, Brian Voss has been my best friend for about 25 years. He is a special individual.
The guys that don't want to go to the hotel room and watch TV, that might want to go out and have a couple bevies and, you know, enjoy life a little bit. Those are the guys I hang out with. I'm not a cookies and cream guy. I live life to its fullest, and I usually chum around with the guys that live the same way I do.
A lot of my skills, a lot of my demeanor is a byproduct of being Brian's friend. And to have him back on tour after a couple-year hiatus, it's special again. Kind of get to do it again. So that would be the charity portion of today's event. No more charity for the boy.
See, now I've played with Norm.
All right, here we
Norm's
go.
a good
That's
golfer.
sweet.
But now here's his buddy Voss with the use your head. Boy, he looks ridiculous.
Now that's bowling with your dipstick, Jimmy.
Would have been good if you were a
So what is it on his head again?
Those are 2 ball cups he taped together on a bicycle helmet. This guy's insane.
You want to check yourself out for execution?
That was tough.
I don't know how he kept that ball balanced on his head and then throw the other 2.
How do you not get a perfect score for creativity?
It's pretty creative, man. You know, you got to give him that.
Man, tough judges.
Look all right? Looks okay?
Perfect.
How's your hair? It's all right?
There's one. Hold on.
Now it's good. Yeah, 27 was out of place.
Don't worry about it.
Spinning ball makes a spare. First ball is going to make the second ball spare, hopefully.
All right, you want me to translate?
Please.
All right, he's going to throw a ball down the lane. He's going to spin it, throw it real slow.
Yeah,
And then he's going to throw another ball around it. And whatever pins the first ball leaves, the spinning ball
Well, they're
is
both
going to
be
make.
spinning somewhat.
Is that clear now?
Uh-huh.
All right, watch. Here's the spinning ball part.
It's all right. He's going to use the dead wood.
Use the dead wood.
All right, now he's going to take the next ball and throw it around that one. Ooh, a little backup ball. I like it. Now the spinning ball's going to make those 2. In theory, of course.
On, get there. Yeah!
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
That's better than pretty good.
I guess I'm gone. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Wow. I've seen this before.
Thank you.
About as good as it gets.
Last in round 2.
Perfect score for Storm and Norman. It's like watching my son bowl. You know, you sit there like 1-100, 2-100, 3-1. Come on, ball, get down there.
Balls.
What, 5-ball shot now?
Wow. All right, Norm's got the helmet on for safety. You can never be too careful when it comes to the PBA Trick Shot Challenge, Rob. Oh, look out.
What is that? Nothing but gutters?
Nothing but gutters.
That's not as easy as it looks.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm not sure what that was. All right, so 5 balls at once, not one stays on the lane. I think that's pretty tough.
I mean, if his trick was to get all 5 into the gutter,
He didn't even hit a pin.
22 for Palermo.
I still would have been impressed.
5.
It was pretty impressive just to be able to throw 5 balls down the
and
lane.
not hit a
Yeah.
pin with them.
But a 51 eliminates him. So the final is set. That man, Norm Duke, to take on Parker Bone III. Is brought to you by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Bear Aspirin, expect wonders. And by the United States Bowling Congress, The all-new bowl.com, your online source for all things bowling. Log on to bowl.com today. So here's your standings from the semifinals, and Norm Duke and Parker Bone III move on to our title match. The PBA Trick Shot Challenge, the 710 ricochet for Norm.
All right, you want me to clue you in?
Again,
spinning
yes.
ball.
Yeah, we saw that
Goes
before.
down the lane.
This one.
Takes another ball, ricochets it off the spinning ball, converts the 710 split. Extremely difficult. I've seen him do it. I've tried it. It's impossible.
Maybe not. Don't hit.
Ooh.
Oh, good try. Good try.
This is as close as you can get without making it. Watch this. Again, the key is to ricochet off of 1, throw it into the 10, have it come off of that ball into the 7. Just barely missed it. That is so close.
Inch or 2. And the score of 49.
Now the idea, obviously, was to roll one ball down the lane, trying to knock down all 6 pins. See how we make out here.
Campaigning going on right now.
How tough is this shot, really?
You know what? I don't think it's that hard. I mean, I think you just got to be a little accurate and throw a strike ball. Or maybe just go a little Brooklyn. Looks like you've got a little margin for error.
So he drops them all.
24. And for execution.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Low execution, low creativity of 48, which means
That's all I get.
Norm Duke wins it.
Wow, well, I guess it was like a dive match. You know, it all comes down to degree of difficulty. Norm's much more difficult. The judges saw it that way.
He said they had to make it too.
Stormin' Norman takes it.
Thank you.
And he pockets the $5,000 first place check.
That's the most impressive I've ever seen right there. That was sick.
Gives Boss props for the props. This one was pretty good. The spin, curve, and strike eventually.
Yeah, very nice.
There's Duke celebrating. So Duke takes the check and the PBA Trick Shot Challenge. Want to remind you, next week, stacked field for the World Series of Bowling Motor City Open. Look at all the tour titles won there. Only Bill O'Neill out in the tour title. Walter Williams Jr. with 45. So Kelly Hewitt wins the Women's World Championship. And then there was Harry Sullins with the PBA Senior World Championship. And then Norm Duke got creative, winning the PBA Trick Shot Challenge. For Randy Peterson and our entire crew, I'm Rob Stone. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.